What's up, everybody? Hey, I just wanted to make a quick video breaking down how to defend in a full guard position while you are on top of a person. So everything we're going to do here is going to be from said character here being on the full guard position while on top, and you're going to be defending against the other person to stop them from transitioning to different positions. So I'm going to fire this up and we're going to get into a takedown scenario here. And here we go. All right. So first thing we're going to do is stop this bottom person here from moving to the left. So the indicator here is to watch their head. Their head and body is going to shift to the left. And that's just a clear-cut sign that they're trying to go to the left side. So you would hold R2 and use the right stick to go left to stop them from going left. So here it goes. All right. See, right there, he took his head and his body. He's shifting it to the left. And that's a sign that he's going to the left. So I'm gonna go ahead and show that a few more times. Right there. Boom, there you go. Now next, if you're trying to stop somebody from going to the right, you're gonna watch their head and their body, mainly their head, and they're gonna shift it to the right side to try to get away from you. All right, so see, right there. He gave you the nudge. He's going to the right. He's leaning. And there you go. And that's the tell right there to say, hey, I'm trying to go to the right side. And you can be able to stop that. And do it again. All right. Now, the next one is a little bit more tricky because there's two scenarios where someone can go downwards. The first one I'm going to show you is whenever they're up against the cage here. So when someone's up against the cage, the animation for them trying to get away from you is actually a little bit different. You're going to be watching the hand that is holding your bicep. That hand is going to drop down to the floor. All right. So that hand, I'm going to show you right here. See, his hand was here. He takes it, he drops it to the floor. This is a sign that he's trying to go downwards, and then he's going to try to pull away from you. So, and this animation only happens whenever they're up against the cage. So you got to be mindful of how close you are to the actual wall. All right. So he tries to pull away. There you go. Once again, watch the hand that's on the bicep. And then he's going to drop that hand. See, right there. All right. All right. Now, I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to show you from the opposite side, because depending on how you get into full guard, sometimes their hand will end up on the opposite side. So you always want to be watching for the hand that's on your bicep. Once you know which hand's on your bicep, they decide to pull it down like that. Boom. Sign that he's trying to go downwards, and that way you can go ahead and stuff that position. So that's kind of the tricky part with them going downwards. You have to be watching which hand is on your bicep, and then just look for the indicator dropping one of their hands to the ground. All right. Just gonna show you what that looks like a few times. And I'm going to let him up because we're going to move to the middle of the floor now. All right, so now we're in the middle of the floor. We're no longer up against a cage or anything like that. So now the indicator for them getting away from you or going downwards is going to be a little bit different. You're going to watch for their feet to drop down to your hips. Okay, so their feet are going to come down and swing down to your hips. This animation is tricky because you're going to have to wait just a little bit. As soon as they drop down, they're going to move right there to your hips. You can't really see it back here too well, but their feet are on your hips. This is an indication that he's trying to go down and get away from you. Tries to push away. Nope. All right. Tries to get down there. Tries to push away from you. Right there. That's a downwards move. No. There you go. Go ahead and stuff that. Now, what makes this kind of tricky is when he's going upwards, his legs will also drop. But what's going to happen instead is this hand right here, the hand on your bicep, is going to whip around. Let me show that again. Is actually going to whip around your head. Okay? So that means that they're going upwards. So, boom. Back it up a few frames. So even though his legs did drop, he doesn't bring his legs to your hips. It leads them outwards. So don't even worry about the legs at this point. The legs dropped down, but they didn't come to your hips. More importantly, his hand released and is now going to whip around you. Now, mind you, because this animation takes a while to do, generally speaking, you have a little bit of a window to actually be able to counter that. So as you can see, it's a whole wraparound animation. It actually, if you're a decent wrestler, I say probably, 3.5 to 4 stars and up, you'll generally have a decent window to actually be able to stop this from happening. So that one's always tricky, but if you're patient and you wait, you'll see that, once again, like I say, he pushes away your head and tries to whip that hand around. This one right here, he tries to whip that sucker around. That's an indicator he's trying to go upwards. And there you go. Just like that, you've now seen all 4 positions for being in top guard. Top guard. You've now seen all the positions for being in full guard. I'll make another one of these videos going through each of the positions while you're in the top position, and then I'll go through and make the same for whenever you're in the bottom position. So I hope this helps you beginners out there, and hope you have a good one. Check you later.